There is something that, on the surface, doesn't appear to be related to Israel-Palestine, but in fact is very closely related. That's Iran. Right now, it's on front pages. There is constant talk of the great threat of Iranian nuclear weapons programs, supposed programs. There's a sense that we need to do something about it. Actually, there's something very simple to do, which everyone knows, but no one is allowed to talk about. That has to do with Israel. A very simple way to solve the alleged problem of Iranian nuclear weapons is to institute a nuclear weapons-free zone in the Middle East. That would reduce tensions and have enormous positive effects. Why isn't it being done? Iran is strongly in favor of it, and the Arab states have been strongly in favor of it for 30 years. The global south is overwhelmingly in support of it. There is no criticism from Europe. They would go along with it. The option is blocked because the United States vetoes it, most recently under Obama. And the United States vetoes it because it does not want Israeli nuclear weapons to be open to inspection. In fact, the United States does not acknowledge the existence of nuclear weapons in Israel, though it's not in doubt. And the reason is that American law would come into play, raising the question of whether any US aid to Israel is legal. It is an important point that could be pushed by an activist group. They could bring to the American public the fact that we're facing serious threats of war in order to preserve the huge flow of military and economic aid to Israel and to Egypt, incidentally. These points have a lot of resonance among the American population, and they could lead to raising serious questions about the nature of US support for Israel. Even a hint of withdrawing support would have a big impact on Israel's policies. Israel has been very dependent on the United States for support since the 1970s, when Israel adopted a clear policy of choosing expansion over security. This meant relying on the United States for protection. It is a very fragile